Welcome back. This is day 7, end of week 1, regarding Final Fantasy XIV Online. Lurud mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundabald? Bertliana! God preserve, what happened? I was out foraging then when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffered because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred saw me outside, he was so angry. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Okay. And talk to people. Ascertain the youth's intentions. Here. It says it's around this area. I guess we'll go and check out the other area first. Yep. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no longer. I'm with Wilred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Oh. We're just looking for random clues, I guess. Can we go in here? No. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low. Change the world for the better. Might be good as Gundabald's content to eke us out an existence in the musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I go down to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the 7 hells did I put that bloody map? Is it behind here? Oh, mighty Ralgar. Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes and no one will dare oppress us ever again. That damn map. Is it over there? Ah, there it is. Fingering it's around the outskirts somewhere. Gone? The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanrak? Wait, you said Will-Red spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The ink feels untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Mulja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. God, he was speaking this entire time. Sorry, that's my real voice. I'm like Nappa from the Abyss series. We can help. A whole bunch of stuff just happened right there. Here we're going the wrong way. Kevin, what's up? Good to see you again, man. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Or not afternoon, good evening. Evening in East Coast. Oof. Time is all over the place. I only had like a 3-hour sleep. Almost caught up to your level 31 at the moment. Wow. That was fast. Main scenario quests are the way to go. Well read. Well read. Did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We pull yourself together, lad. We were just going to make an offering of the crystals to Ralger. Summon him. Just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zonrock and make off with the Lizardman's cash. But they caught us and so many died. God forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Damn, look at those muscles. I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for the youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Almegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. I said gourd, I didn't say guard. There's a difference. Healing them. Over you. What? What? Well read, you dick! You can't even handle them? Aren't you a tank? Albeit no healer. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try this again. Get rid of all the ads. they've been tempered. Gotcha. That's the wrong move. Whoops.
Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo.
But wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking.
Have you learned nothing, well-read? Did you not see these tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
What? No one said about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Valgar. He swore...
Enough. I will hear the rest of your sorry tale back at Little Alamiga. I dare say Lil will wish to hear of it as well.
Didn't you ever hear that you should never take candy from strangers? It's like going to like random people on the streets and being like, hey, can I get your advice on this? And they'll just spout out some random shit and you're like, okay, I'll do it. That's what we call dumb. It's pure stupidity. Or people like self-diagnosing themselves by going to WebMD and be like, oh, I have this because this, and this makes me this, rather than going to an actual like certified doctor and be like, oh, I have this instead. But he said if I could kill my household cat, I could gain eternal life. Excuse me?
No more lies, well-read. Tell us everything.
I was outside with the others when he appeared. The masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgar, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There is no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts.
Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamiga lives on with us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider.
I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you.
But thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there's kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamiga may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcomed here. Would that we had more information to offer. But what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of that masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words.
Yeah, it never feels good to be scammed by a person. I've had that happen. It sucks. Back to square one. Boy. Ooh, we got some lentils and chestnuts. Come pay us some food. Just how I like it. Oh, if you're still here, what's your ID and stuff? Or not? Just run me up, I guess. Oh, church party. Party! Because Alex did that. And I have no idea how we found. I guess you just search from this name. And then you can find them. Fat Chocobo. With a crown. Oh, is Kevin gone? Oh well. When he comes back. Whenever he comes back. Getting another cutscene. Welcome back, Lil. I'm reliably informed that investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. Tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habria? I learned nothing. Planted the knowledge of summoning impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception that Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. Malignant? We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minifilia a dull scion. Where did you come from? Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. While you were tending to the business in Donlon, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends of the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habria's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths of the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. Would have you continue your investigation where you left off. If willing, we will pick up La Habria's trail once more. Neroxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take from there. As always, be careful out there, Lil. Turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. A little better. Wait, we go all the way back to... Oh, never mind, she's over there. I was gonna say. Thank you for... Damn it, that's the wrong way. I keep going the wrong way. Science fire. Oh, these. Music roll for the Walking Sands. Use it to add to your orchestrion list. Why do I feel like I want to buy it? I want to buy it so badly. I bought it. Yeah. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown's consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Is that a kobold? Oh, we've been there. He's in town? Bird? Just slightly strange. He's inside here? You're the Digging One? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. What's going on? You want words with Medrod? Well, as you can see, that might be tricky. He's been this way near a fortnight. If you need him to make sense in a hurry, I might be as I can give you some advice. Though he looks like a man grown, Medrod's still a boy on the inside. You might try feeding him with a serving of lentils and chestnuts, his mother's specialty. Stuff should be easy to find in Gridania. Oh, and a few soothing words wouldn't go straight either. Nothing like Mummy's cooking and her expert illustrations for a skinned knee, as it were. Oh, Minifilia gave me that thing. Horrible, a waking nightmare can't unsee. Oh gods, what have I done to deserve this? Mummy! You found it! I couldn't read it because I right-clicked. I didn't think right-click would do it. I don't care how much of my favoritist dish you give me. Nothing on the highlight is worse than what I saw. Nothing. Alright, dude. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna give you a pat on the back and tell everything is gonna be alright. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float, and I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. It had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see a corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? Well, if that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Hey Alex, what's up? Welcome back. Alright, teamwork, that's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for bringing me lentils and chestnuts. Aideen has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Beautiful. Among the local fauna, the only scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of the thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 6 of the creatures? Outright killing the local wildlife because we think it's them, but it's probably not them. It's getting ready for work. You work really late. So do you have like the midnight after shift? Your workplace? Your place of work? Oh, these are Ziz. I killed you twice. Down here. Yep. If I could, I would probably take the like late night shift. Mainly to avoid people. What's that crab doing? Dynamite. Oh wait. Nothing wrong. I'll have to kill a bunch of other stuff. Stop playing. Almost caught up to your level, by the way. Ooh, that's exciting. Finally hang out together. Shoulder to shoulder. Even though I have no idea what's happening in the game so far. That's a dragon. A really, really fast moving land dragon. I've already seen to the Ziz, good work. So you're able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are culprits. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were truth, or were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from the list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man as a winged eyeball. I did that for nothing? Unseemingly japes aside, there's a rumor going around. There's some whisper as After each victim died, her rancor went into a great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigate. Alright. You? But I too have seen the winged eyeball. Cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I find myself locked in the gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without looking once back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Okay. Yeah. Are they both over here? Oh, it is. So they each have a suspicion in different areas. One with the eyeball, one with the same eyeball. All right. Whoa! I didn't expect it to follow me all the way down here. I was actually waiting for this music to stop. Oh, thanks, man. That genuinely surprised me. I didn't think he'd come down here and take no fall damage. That's not fair. Whoa! What? What is this here? I'm gonna go the other way. Okay. Most folk are too scared to go in within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor, eh? It has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh? Or are these just your garden variety crystals? It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with a masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted your time and perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. A monstrous Benamite appeared and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fallgord. Irrational, intentional or no, you have done us great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? I don't know, you tell me. Hydraulic is troubled by the dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. There's no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same moment? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. Hey, listen. Mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of the fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Hope. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yep. We're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. I'm a serpent. The very, very lowest rank, but I am indeed a serpent. Search for Hour of Destruction. Oh, let's actually check how far along Alex is. Oh! 2 days! And he already caught up with me. Two days of skipped content. In my opinion. Okay, that's a long way down. I don't think I die. I'm gonna trust you, Alex. I was told I don't die from fall damage. Yes! Awesome. I'm gonna stand right here, recover some health, and continue moving on. Yep, there he is, level 50. No, 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 No. No. Oh. I didn't even notice someone was right there. He seems to be doing fine. Hello? Oh, and he's gone. Yes, there is indeed an eyeball here. Did I just put it in my pocket again? I put it in my pocket. Wait, is that where I actually go? Oh. It's closest. Greetings, is there aught I might assist you with? Yeah, here's a body. Odds be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the hard sight, poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. This creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with a little motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization perhaps. Is he talking to himself? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. That was weird. To have you hold on to the lily button, you'll need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mayun. Maybe someone in her vast network of contacts can shed some light upon its sigil. That's actually a really good idea. Why don't we do that? Good morrow to you, Lil. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Oh my god, scones sound so good. I'll take the scone, please. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving here is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse by beginning with Bernadette over there, over by the Aethereth Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Alright. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who could make a personal sigil of it. There is a soul in Gridania who does. It would be Singulid over at the What? Over at the Lancers Guild? Why does it tie back to our guild? Angled. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist, never you fear, but whatever aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? I got this button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon his breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Is he gonna die? Why do I think he's gonna die? He's our last source for this information. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Got this button. Oh! The sigil of the Dartencourt's family. How's it you came to be in possession of this button? And the body of a murdered woman? Her face was marred? Was it marred in any way? I feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from— What? Excuse me? There's a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. What is happening? I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in all of Gridania, the Dartencourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting for Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Then she was corrupted. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within the chambers and refused any company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant as I was. But when the time came to return to my house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haukke Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put that matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Haukke Manor on the western edge of this central shroud. Go now, and go and do what must be done. This is another party quest, isn't it? I can already tell. Literal skeletons in her closet. This movement speed feels so good. What? Okay. This is not the way. Is go off the tree again. I learned. Oop. Stuck on the edge. Long way down. The wrong way. Right? Marlboros. Cool. Don't bother me, please. And we're here. Yep, this is definitely the place.
I knew it.
Alright. Let's see. I guess I could do these. Gated ticket. I've ever been to Hurston. Data ticket. There it is. I'm looking in the wrong place. Okay. It's around here. Yeah, yeah. Is there a rare spawn? I heard it! Nice. The Haukke Manor. Who's playing that organ? Stain? Good luck. Thanks, Alex. Hopefully these people are nice enough to let me look at the cinematic. So shift actually changes the current hotbar. I leveled up to 31. Even though it's level synced, what does that even mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What happens if you leveled up in the level sync area? Am I technically level 35? Here's hoping. That fight is actually really bad debuff. It's like punches to do absolutely nothing for a couple seconds. Oh fuck. This is huge. easier. Oh, Poth is the leader, so he knows where we're going. Sorry. You should follow the tank. Jester and the steward. I don't know, I greeted that one. Actually don't need the second one. Wait, what? Where did everyone go? Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Wait up! I have no idea! Shit doesn't look that bad. Oh. Could be worse. Just saying. Not supposed to do that. Ah. didn't fully understand the mechanics of the void crystals. Alright. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Lahabria, is that you? Huh! More Asians! I mean, Asians. Asian of the 12th staff. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You're every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. 12 sword. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. Crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Idolin goes well. Pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabria. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Oh, you don't want to fight? You just just tested me? Fare you well, bringer of light. What you gonna do once I hit level 70? Huh? Nothing. Anyways. Thank you to that party. They were very nice. Oh, we have to go back to Ursandel. And tell him that we killed his mistress. Or not his mistress, his... yeah, his mistress, I think. That's what it's called. His master, maybe? Whoa, look at this guy, Brom Middleton. Looks like someone from Warframe came in. You have returned! What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. That I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishments? By my silence, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to the gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. You're a good guy. Just following directions. Next year, Draconis. Someone from WoW just transferred over. Alright, we're going back to Udar. Level 36. That's 2 levels! Great! We do level up when we're level synced. Pretty awesome. I mean, at this rate, I think by next week I'll hit max level cap, hopefully. Then I'll be able to do like Heaven Sword and Stormblood content. That's the goal. I never really set goals in the beginning of this series, but I have a set goal. Not that I know that main scenario quests give the most experience. And that this server gives extra experience for new players. Or it could be for all players, since it's a new server. Welcome back. Oh, glad I am to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn into the Twellswood? Good. I saw the 2 Asians. They were really nice. 2 of Lahabria's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt then that Asians have begun to move in earnest. Ooh. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to our tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can do only so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of the elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world where the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to be lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Yet another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Ooh, earrings. Get strength, spill ski. This one. Minifilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions on a new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
No, I got it,
So
lady.
you will accept?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minifilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Aw, thank you.
Ever reliable.
Ever so kind.
Very
Watch you.
well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
Watch her stab in the back.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright. Titan the fourth primal. What happened to Shiva? Okay, the last one. Because there's Leviathan left. There's Titan, Leviathan, and Shiva. If Shiva's not one, then I don't know. Speak with Rashad Ricky. Whoa, cool. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with personal officer, unless you're the guest we were told to expect. Aha. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. Kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increased numbers to Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their primal. Merle. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Lil. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Give the lack of forewarning, High Commander, the Admiral wished to address Lil personally. We're no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we now turn to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen so that would... Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsians violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? That we then condemned the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Stola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet, it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Lil? You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the Kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can about our foe. And I can think no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members can still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lucia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, years of the same thing over and over again, with nothing new happening. Only changing to a totally different profession. Sort of understand the reasoning behind that. Left. How do I go downstairs? Oh, the wrong way. I've never been here? Oh, I've never been here. What do you know? There. Keep following this path. Up in this direction. Take a sip. Level 50. Alright. Don't understand why those are here. Or why I'm seeing them something like this. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you last of 3. You gonna say something, adventurer? Or just keep staring? Hey, you wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't the miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself you lucky, mate. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now what was it you wanted to know? This new one. Oh. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested the primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Tidus, eh? Oh, if only you'd be there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought on for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took. And when he hit you, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh. Just like that. Wait, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about hearing the secret tactics you used to beat old Tidus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest in the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Guy is wearing a thong and leopard prints. Nope, he's going no pants. I gives no fucks. For 45 seconds. Thank you. Eh, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of never mind. What? You still be asking about how we beat Tidus? No, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. Wanna teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't do good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd have to be capable of slaying, say, a gooby, or goobu. To think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for flour milled here. So you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and standing lookout in case a goobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Tidus. The guy is a fraud, I think. I think that's what's going on right here. I has no idea how to beat Titan. He wasn't there. Oh. Wait, he's a farmer? How am I doing this? Hey, you again. Then that goobu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in ye, adventure. No, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure I should tell you our secrets. Son of a bitch. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to fight Tidus. Maybe if you slew a... Raton! You're in here drinking again? If you are, that goobu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Leave that beast skull to it with me. Trust yaks, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that goobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Traptome, the finest axeman ever to serve the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you found, drink sudden dream. The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Well, see, Tidus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth of what the lumens in the way. Tome, if you didn't slay that goobu, you may consider your contract revoked. I mean, yeah, don't look at me, man. Muscles for show. Am I gonna have to fight him? Oh. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash this boulder will be judged the Goobu Slayer, and don't think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Pick these boulders. There's nothing alike. Ah, hells with it. Let the contest begin. I like how I draw aggro from this thing. thing. This is a thing that's happening right now. I'm attacking a boulder. To prove a point. You son of a bitch! You had a fucking bomb? Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. I don't think so. Save your blubbering Tracktown. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work. And I panicked. I lied on my resume. See, the last job I had was in Coast of the Cell, and there was this grizzled marauder tell everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't serious when I said I was one of them, but if you want to believe me, look, his name was Wayscape, alright? Wayscape. He'll tell you how to beat Tidus or whatever the thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. No. The Miller just looked at me that way. That's funny. Alright. Okay. That way. $37. These derpy looking things. Like half penguins, half dodos? Name is Apkalu. That is a very large buffalo. Someone else play Final Fantasy 15? Sort of look like that port. Or a little bit. A port with the restaurant right next to it. Or right in it, I would say. Now you look promising. Arden, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Lominza are depending on us. You fancy yourself heroes, and just like in the Fit Tales, be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours. And my associate here is bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus, he was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well of the risks, and taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the life's blood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll give you that. You deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. I'm gonna test you. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Igaruju's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. Enemy is at the gates. You imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. I do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. This is pretty. Okay. Master Gikuruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Play the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Can we cook it together and eat it? Oh wait, it's a slime beast, never mind. I don't want to eat slime. Gross. Around the corner. Big ass crabs. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Wait. Oh. It's a giant frog. That was a pudding. Guess not. Easy peasy. Do we have any mail? Letters. Okay. Dangerous with no side railings, but alright. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not too long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you challenges as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gagaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gagaruju's desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live. They will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What? You mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventure, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't, I have work to do. This is the worst. There's literally a summoned spirit that's gonna wreck a city-state, and he's like, no, I want you to do my job because I'm a lazy sack of shit. And this is my way of, quote, testing you by gathering materials for a banquet, a party that are mad. Oh, this is dumb. Where's this guy? Oh. What? Oh, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, that's not a place I've ever been, or near. And it's raining. What the fuck? Is that a fat Moogle? That's a really fat Moogle, actually. Alright. This way. Oh boy. You require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I'm expecting you. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. Method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you to get it? Ah, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot, though here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those activities I dearly miss. They'll understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you by the nearest heaven's pillar. Now then, where were we? Ah yes, the egg. The first thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the Adamantoise breeding grounds. Poaching is illegal in Gridania, in case you were unaware. Shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with the brownie bushes almost in season. Matron forfend if agaric flies claim the crop before we receive additional sentries. We will also soon need barrels of sting brew to weaken and ward off pests. But if any of the vile kin were found near the rooms before we can take preventative measures, we would be forced to shift our patrols immediately. You will, of course, notify me if you encounter any agaric flies in the vicinity of the lower paths, yes? Alright. That way? This thing has a lot of health. Oh, the movement speed increased. Nice. Now we're flying. I pray this crop of the seer's crop of brownie bushes comes late. At 1. Oh my, is this a brownie bush? Brownie brush? You say you slew a whole swarm of agric flies. Matron's teats. Cannot wait for reinforcements. We must do something. This agric fly infestation requires our full attention. I thank you for bringing it to my attention, adventurer. If I may impose upon your kindness further, I would ask you to inform my subordinates of this dire development. I have 3 whalers currently standing guard in Roots Lake. Inform each man that they are to proceed to the lower paths and search for agric fly swarms until further notice. Alright. One is right here. One is over here. Last one. Oh, we're this way. Wait, I know we haven't had to deal with poachers recently, but I cannot help but worry that they will strike in our absence. But an order is an order. I'm doing a bad deed. Breaking rules because we're trying to find food items. Take it you have informed my men then? Excellent work. However, I cannot keep the roosters distracted for too long. If you wish to pillage the hen nest, you must do so now. Oh, what are you waiting for? This is the there's a perfectly good Animanto's egg in the nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I would expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays away from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, though. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Not a threat, sir. I'd take that egg. That's a big ass egg. Hi there. Why are you easier than the bunch of dudes? Put it in my pocket. did it. I killed an innocent creature and stole its children. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? I got this egg. Ahaha. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalon. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uod Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, love. Alright. Old saucer. Let me change something quickly. Yeah, that's good. I had to reduce this compressor a little bit on the mic. It wouldn't pick up on some things. It was a little annoying. $45? Oh, fuck this. Oh boy. Am I under leveled now? Look at this place. Right, well, there's an invisible wall there. Gatekeeper. Have to go around. There it is. Friend's name starts with U. State your business, adventurer. Nort. So this is the one Wiskett sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. Until I do, you will receive... Oh, is he a cat person? He is. You'll receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Oh, very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. You did manage to obtain that Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force. Brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. It was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position. It is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to aid too. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 sundrakes. You are not a child, so you might find this to be easy. But you're not of the Yu tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you've brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. Is there a fate going on outside? Yup. Where be the sandworms? Oh. What? It hit me. Are you invulnerable? That it? Okay, no it's not. What the hell? Holy shit! There's so much shit happening right now. Do they just keep appearing? Fuck! fuck? There's so many! Ah. No, 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 no. Holy shit. Alright. I think I aggroed accidentally like 3 of them, including the main one. Just gonna keep throwing javelins at him. Getting hit a lot. This is not good. What is this one? Oh, they keep appearing. It never ends. It never ends. About a third there. What? Oh, what? Oh, that's really disheartening. Ah! Oh man, we were so close. Fuck. Oh well. He's still chasing after it. He is. Oh, good luck, Al. Oh. That's annoying. A little bit. Quest here? We're going? Like an archaeological expedition, maybe? Or maybe they're digging for oil? I don't know. Just don't care. Pissed. They're like maybe 1,000 HP away from beating that thing. Things actually breathe fire. That? No, I can just teleport back. I'll not help an unproven wealth. Bring me the blood. We have nothing to discuss. What? You're a hunter of blah! You're a hunter of beasts. This much I know to be true. I now know to be true now. That. But Titan is no mere beast. If you mean to hunt a god, he must prove much more to me. Hunting a beast is a simple affair. You merely stalk, pursue, and slay. Hunting a beast man, however, is a far more complex endeavor. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test. Draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Yeah, all the way over there. That was easy. So fairy lover, what up? Hey Kevin, welcome back. Oh Kevin, I wanted to ask you what your character name was so I could friend you. Friend me, bro! What's your name? You have to put first name and last name. It couldn't be he who's Kevin. Oh, that was close. For that to happen. Tell me, adventurer. How do you enunciate that one? Is our old nemesis dead? It is a fine necklace, as befits a warrior and veteran of countless battles. Makes an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. A disembowel. Pretty. Shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling in what cannot be. You have a well-wick worm to hunt. and worms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it on your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Alright, thanks for the warning. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Combo attack impulse drive was just 3. No, it's not. What? Impulse drive. Oh, it's 5. After doing 5, I do 3. Reduce its target piercing resistance by 5%. Oh, that's pretty good. Change key bindings. Oh. Yay. Had the right click. Go due east to find fish or anglers. I wonder if it's another type of worm. We'll get anglers, collect its carcass, then drop the bait, slay the worm, get the meat, and we're good. Oh, there he is. Nice. Back here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't dedicated this episode to anyone. Okay, we just heard. Alright, invisible wall. I'll have to think of that throughout this episode. Oh. Cool. 2-8. 4 feet away. Whoop. guess I could. This episode is dedicated to Twitch follower named hewhoskevin. Also, one of the most recent followers. Probably a good idea. Dedication is basically just a way to shout out to people. What? Kevin, what did you do? Kevin! Alright, what just happened? Why did I just lose? Why did I lose connection? What the hell happened? Oh, my internet's all good. OBS is going well. Right when I did it. Okay. Well. I mean, why did it boot me though? Servers are lagging, lol. Lagging as well. And we're in. Why did it boot me? Lagging I understand, but why would it literally kick me out of the server? Did the servers like crash for a half minute? No. Okay. We're back. With a small hiccup there. Anyways, I was about to say, the dedications are just a shout out to people who's been supporting me on Twitch. And just around YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all those stuff. What does that mark mean? The Final Fantasy XIV servers have been experiencing massive DDoS attacks over the course of several days. Details squarex.to/K42. Guys, check it out. And we're done. I'm gonna check this out. It's in Japanese. Why is it in Japanese? All right. All right. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna end it. All I want to do is play Final Fantasy XIV. Wow. Alright. Apparently, Square Enix is experiencing DDoS attacks. Why? I can't say. I don't know why. I don't know why people DDoS people. It's almost as if they're trying to look for attention. Like, desperately looking for attention. Anyways, this episode is dedicated to, again, hewhoskevin. That is HEWHOSKEVIN. I'll link, or I'll put down the name in the description box in YouTube. So, all right. I guess I'll check in later with this game, probably tomorrow, and yeah, we'll continue off in another day. Oh, I'm lagging so bad I can't even log in. Alright. That's a weird way to end it, but I guess I'll see you later with something different. Alright, yeah, bye.